he can't sing.
Yeah, you don't have to say.
Not a singer.
Me neither.
Wednesday, July 31st, called Town Levee Committee to
Order.
order. Today we're going to review the floodgate report. First, I just want to let everyone know that this meeting is being videotaped by cable access, possibly on YouTube later on. Anyone is recording, please let us know.
Nope.
The audience, good to start. So I'm going to just go through the report. We heard R.H. White. They came out with a mechanical crew on June 6th. Myself, Bill was present. They gave us a little report of the findings. Just want to review it with the community members before it gets to the town. I believe it's going to be talked about at the selectmen meeting tomorrow too.
Okay.
We're just going to quickly review it. June 6th, R.H. White mechanical crew was on site to assist the Warren Flood Commission in determining the condition of flood valves located at the Levee Mill building. Upon opening numerous manholes accessing the valve bodies, we found them to be various states of disrepair, while the valves and access while the valves and access to the valves was available, many inspections of the locations had collapsed walls and were full of debris. This impeded the proper inspection of the valves. Attached, you'll find some photos below. You'll find a brief description of the conditions found in the manholes upon us entering and exposing the valve location. They did do a little bit of shoveling to get around some of them to get better pictures. Valve 1 seems to be in working order. The valve chamber needs to be cleaned. 1 and 2, look at some of these pictures, attached pictures. Both 1 and 2 are in this manhole. As you can see, the sludge and stuff halfway up the pipe. The valve does turn, and there's water to this manhole seeping out the pipe. And those are open.
They're in the open position?
Yes. Now, number 3. That one was dry, but had a lot of material in it. They dug at it for quite a while, but they couldn't. He's going to have to be professionally
Vacuumed out.
blown out, washed out.
Yeah.
But this number 3 is closed. That's why it's thrown out. So it'd have to be cleaned and then worked.
Okay.
Then as we go on to 4, valve seems to it did turn, but however the location of the manhole is much further away, so we really couldn't get a good look at it. And there's some bricks that were falling in on that manhole. Brought some attention. And then number 5, the next building, that one seemed to be filled. findings.
So basically, we need to have somebody clean the valves in order to work the rest of them, I guess, other than obviously 1, 2.
And then
Um,
possibly come up with some kind of plan of, they say like every 90 days to kind of.
Exercise the
work-
valve.
Yeah. To move it up and down. But yeah, at least, I don't know if we would want to at least clean 1 and 2,
Yeah.
3, 4 and 5, that might be more of a, might have to dig, excavate something.
Okay.
Or if you wanna suck the gravel out of number 5, I don't know what.
Yeah, to get a vacuum system in there is not easy.
Yeah, that's,
Well, that one will be closest to the door.
Yeah.
That's the one towards the South Street.
Okay, that's
So
the
that one's
closest to
just-
South Street, just
so-
inside that door.
Yeah, inside the complex.
Yep.
The door is probably maybe 30, I don't know if it's, yeah, it's probably 30 feet away.
Mhm.
So you could put a
this.
suck truck outside and run the hose.
Run the hose in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when they do the other thing, they got long hose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, if it's the same one, that sucker
Yeah.
truck that does the
and
sewer.
Yes.
this company does
Yep.
do that work too.
RH White does do that.
Yeah,
They will
we-
clean these valves if we
They-
ask them to.
I think they're, yeah,
Okay.
that would probably be a,
I think we need definitely get some quotes to have these valves cleaned for sure. You know, you're not gonna be able to do too much with them. Obviously, 1 and 2 is obvious, they're working and they're accessible, but
but how much are they working?
yeah, exactly. You don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, were they able to exercise the valve completely, get it all the way open, closed?
on 1 and 2, they, yep. It
That
did.
was the only ones that they were able to completely exercise?
Yeah,
I
the
thought
other
they-
ones,
I
that
thought they moved the other ones.
they did move them, but they
Yeah,
didn't go
yeah.
up.
They didn't go all the way.
Right, but they did move.
Yeah,
They did
everything
move.
moved,
So they think if they were cleaned
yes.
They
They
just
should-
didn't want debris to go.
I gotcha,
And then have the
yeah.
gate open.
and
because-
have debris stuck in it.
Right.
Yep,
So,
I agree.
Especially with.
That's
number-
why I-
number 5.
that's why I never
Yeah.
touched them.
Okay.
Because I don't know when the last time, I
Okay.
wasn't there when anybody ever did it.
All right.
And now you see why I was a little skeptical.
Yeah, no,
And I'm glad-
absolutely.
I'm glad I didn't.
You glad you
because
didn't touch
The
them?
Army Corps of Engineers, you remember when they were there, they wanted me to operate, and I says, I don't know when they were done.
Yeah.
I'm not touching this and having stuff
No,
open.
that was a good move. All right. So, do we want to make a motion to get quotes for cleaning the valves out? Obviously, we're gonna need 3 quotes. Just for best practices. I can't imagine it's more than $10,000 to clean them out.
I would say for 1 and 2 and 3, maybe, but 5.
No, 5, 1 and 2.
1 and
are
2
clear.
we're not too bad. They
Right.
don't need a lot of cleaning. 3
That's
needs
right.
cleaning.
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
and 5 was
5 is the real
was
bad
buried.
one.
So,
Yeah.
in order to even investigate 5, they would have to suck all of that
Yep.
debris out first.
And that's
now-
gonna be expensive.
Yeah,
So you might wanna break it up into 2 segments.
yeah.
But yeah, that was my thinking, to try to at least get 1, 2, 3.
But now, would the fire department have to spray that with water to get that, so they could,
The vac truck has a hose with it, so
Oh, it does?
it sprays high pressure water in and then
Oh.
sucks out the water
Oh,
and the
cool.
debris. So that's something that would come all as
And
one.
then I know with the, with the rivers going down this time of the year, I don't know if it's worth trying to get a camera
Up.
in a couple of those pipes and see.
We certain now would be the time
Yeah.
before it starts, a lot of rain starts
Yeah.
picking up again.
Yeah, sometime in the next month or so,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
that could be done.
well, that way we know how the clappers are at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those-
yeah, see if they
those-
even function and
So when the water flows, they open and close.
Yeah, so the backflow won't go in.
Well, as long as the valves are closed, there's no.
It doesn't matter, they wouldn't go anywhere
Right.
anyway, yeah. But,
You would have water coming.
and now, did we know that the valve that comes out at the end of the building, right underneath the bridge, the last one, closest to, under South Street,
What we talked about.
was that to the pit, or did that
No.
actually come out of the one,
No,
the
it ju-
last?
all it does is go along the building.
Yeah,
All it does is the pipe comes out of the ground, turns like this, goes down along the ground, along the building, and goes down to the river, and the clapper's at the top.
yeah,
At the top of grade.
yes, I saw that.
Maybe just down a little bit, because it's at a little bit of an angle. So we were gonna shine a flashlight down in there to see if it's clear.
Yeah, okay,
Or you could run water down, whatever you wanna do.
yeah, all
Or
right.
if we had the camera just.
Yeah, I
stick
can
it up
Yeah.
there.
record it with
I
the
don't know how far
camera,
you can go with a camera.
300 feet. As
Oh,
long
that's
as
not
you-
300 feet.
Yeah, this is maybe 100,
Yeah.
150, something
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
It's- I think it's just straight.
Oh, I didn't know you can't.
Just
run
in
that
case
far.
there's something else it's connected to too, you know?
Well, you might have visitors down there, because that end up at the top.
Yeah.
Where it goes like this.
Yeah,
Is open.
it's open?
Yeah, that's wide open.
Oh, okay.
So it goes like this.
Yeah.
And then it goes down.
and
then
then
goes
out to the
To the
river.
river. And
Oh.
so, might be somebody living, well, something.
Yeah.
Living in there.
And now are those, you said those, the other valves that dump, where the access point comes out to the river, they're all exposed, they're not under the water right now?
Yeah, they're not under the water.
One's,
Well, one might be close, but
Okay,
not.
so
it
one,
should
like
be-
1, 2, 3, 4, we'll be able to get to them all.
One of
on
my,
that.
I don't know where it is.
Okay.
And that would be, 1 and 2.
So 1 and
Remember, you
2,
can't see where those
Yeah,
go, because those are towards the dam.
yeah. Or maybe
Okay.
with the river being low, you walk down there, maybe you'll pop out, like,
all right.
I mean, I'm
It's
sure
gotta be
they're
lower.
there. It's just,
Yeah, they gotta go somewhere.
but who knows even if there's any there?
All right.
That might be for the water that goes under the building.
Alright. So why don't we see if, what if at least RH White will give us a price to clean these out, and then probably have them, like he said, break them apart, so you get, here's a price for what, 1, 2, and 3. Here's a price for 4, here's a price for 5, because 5 is the one that's chock full of dirt, so that's a whole nother
a whole
ballgame.
nother, yeah.
But I would imagine it's the same equipment to do all of them,
Yeah.
pretty much. So if they're showing up to do one, it's probably cheaper to have them do them all when they're there versus having come back
Depends on
a
how long
second.
it's gonna take.
Yeah, by the hour. I'd assume they would, yeah, you can't assume how quickly it'll go.
No,
You
you don't
never
know
know
how
what you're
heavy
gonna
that's
find.
packed.
Yeah.
Or what is packed with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, the picture only shows, it looks like processed gravel, like,
Yeah, but who
It
knows
might
what's below
take-
that?
It might
Exactly.
take 3 hours to clean out that number 2, number 3
yeah,
there.
number 3.
That's. comes up,
So-
you know.
Well, yeah, in this case, at least if they can clean the ones that we can access, and then that number 5 is just a mystery at this point. But, so I guess we can start with getting a quote from them, see what the price is. If it's not a ridiculous price, then obviously then start making a few other phone calls and see if we can get a couple other quotes. Not sure who else does that
Or
work.
the companies that. we'll look
Yeah,
at.
I don't know.
We gotta make sure we ask, if it's gonna be other companies, gotta ask the same way.
The
You
exact,
can't-
yeah,
You can't get a different quote.
The quote
for-
has to
yeah,
be
it's gotta
exactly
either
identical.
broken up or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one quote, you gotta write, submit it to the 3 different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So you wanna do a motion then to
Yeah.
do a quote for individual valves and then a quote of all together, the
Yes.
entire thing?
So 2 different
Yes,
quotes.
2 different quotes. One, break them all apart individually, and then one as a whole package deal.
All right.
Break each one.
Yes.
Each one. then
So
we'll
you could
pack
say,
it.
all right, well, yeah, the price to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 is fine. The price to do 5 is astronomical, and that's what drives the whole quote way up. And in that case, maybe we stay away from the fit. I mean, I don't know what the Army Corps feels about this. We'll have to ask them. You know, to find out one of the valves is completely full of gravel and why. You know.
Well, don't forget those drill holes were probably done a long time ago.
Long time ago. Okay.
It
Well,
almost looks like that one was purposely filled.
yeah. Oh yeah,
It's
definitely.
outside of it. I mean,
Yeah,
that one
Which
there,
is-
it almost looks like they discontinued use of it and just
Yeah.
filled it. So,
And then maybe that is the case.
Yeah.
That one is discontinued.
so should we reach out to the Army Corps of Engineers first before we ask for a quote and say, hey, listen, this is what we found, you know, what are you guys comfortable with us exploring and whatnot? It looks like one of them's completely at least discontinued at this
Yeah.
point. I don't know if it's worth doing that or.
I think we'd probably just do both things. Still get the quotes to have them cleaned, but at the same time, we'll reach out to Army Corps and ask for their advice or opinion on the situation. Before we go and spend a pile of money doing this, we're gonna make sure this is exactly what they're gonna require of us. So if they say, hey, you know, 1 through 4, yeah, let's get them cleaned out and see if you can get them really functioning. Valve 5, well, maybe we can mark that as just discontinued or something of that nature. But they have to approve it, it's not up to us.
Well, that's why I'm wondering if there's no thing in the window. Remember, one of them doesn't have open, closed?
They took the guts out of the
Yeah.
valve. Yeah, like, is
So
that
I'm
valve
wondering-
5?
I'm wondering if that's why that one's, the window's blank,
They took the components out and just filled it all in.
because maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it's still worth asking the question
Yeah.
though to find out.
Oh, absolutely.
Is there anyone that would know that? I mean, I know someone like Dave Siegel that was there for years and years and years. Does he still have a number there that, I mean, because he might be able to give the backstory.
Yeah, I can reach out and talk to him.
I don't think it'd be a bad thing, just to see if maybe there's a
Wouldn't hurt.
backstory there. I mean, he was down there for decades doing that stuff. I mean, he may know that, oh yeah, that one collapsed or something and there was
Okay.
discontinued use or something. If you got a number for him, Bill, would you mind reaching out to him and asking him about, specifically about that number 5?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know what the backstory is on that, no way.
Nobody here does, so.
Yeah.
Alright. So, alright, so I say let's make a motion to get quotes on individually cleaning the valves and as a full,
Full
package
package.
to clean them all.
All right, you're making that motion?
Yeah, I'll make that motion. Second?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Yeah,
I-
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
right.
Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah, Jim, I don't know if you wanna reach out to the Army Corps and ask them about how they feel about it based upon our first inspection. You know, they say, you know, don't bother with 5, we'll just mark it as discontinued and they'll accept that. Then obviously that might save us a pile of money,
Yeah.
so. So maybe we, yeah, try to make that phone call and at the same time, reach out to RH White and same thing with them.
We'll get the quotes.
Okay,
And we'll get
yeah, we put it all
an
together.
actual,
Yep, they need to have it written up, what the process, how they're gonna do it. And, you know, so we understand, and that way there, to get 2 other quotes, it needs to be performed in the same manner, we need to ask the same questions.
so they would, each company would have to give two separate quotes.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, each one would have to break it down like you got written
Yeah.
out.
yes. Yeah, the scope of work has to be identified
Yeah.
when we're asking them to clean these valves. You know, again, the other 2 companies can have, obviously they can look at these pictures to get an idea, because they weren't in them, so they don't know.
Yeah.
They'll only have the report we have to base what they're gonna charge and what they're gonna come across, obviously, in these valves, so. Okay, anything else?
The other businesses, our last meeting, we talked about the vegetation, the brush.
Yep.
That's going to, they need to be on the selectmen's agenda.
That's on the agenda for tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Jim's gonna talk about that a little bit. We agreed to do Boat North.
Yep, northern, yep.
So, this time of year, the river's getting low, and everyone did say in the fall, so that might be occurring
Okay.
shortly.
Well, once, yeah, as they give the approval, then we can,
Well, the railroad should be starting their process also.
yeah.
Yes. They haven't done anything,
I know it's posted on the board,
yeah.
It is, okay.
yeah.
So they'll probably come through one day and smash all that other side of the river.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it'll work out same time, maybe they're waiting until September to do it.
Yeah, towards the end of the growing season. Do it once. Okay. Anything else? No?
I think that's it.
I say, yeah, we wait till we, get some quotes on the cleaning and get a hold of, the Army Corps and see what they recommend.
I know they usually do their reports in the fall too, sometimes they
Yeah.
come out, I don't know if they're coming out every year now, or. we can
I
check
think
with
it had to
them
be
too.
requested now or something.
I know they've been contacted Jim now,
Okay.
work with him on that, if there's anything.
Okay. So, I guess we can make the next meeting once we find out, the next step as far as the prices and everything.
Well, when did the Army Corps of Engineers do their last inspection? That was last year, right?
Yeah.
They should be coming. They
I'm
should
saying,
have.
is it September, I think?
No, they came always around June, July.
Did they come in June and July?
Yeah.
I think they moved it to the fall last time.
Well,
They did it once in the spring,
yeah,
because I remember going down
and
there
then
and there
once
was
it
no
was in
vegetation.
June, July.
July. Okay. Well, I'm sure you can get more information on that when you call them anyway.
See if they come out, or see if they skip a couple of years. And
Okay.
evidently, well, if they don't come out every year, we have time to work on
Yeah,
something. Next time they come, there's a few things done.
yeah,
I like
Yeah.
that.
yeah. Well, like I said, they'll be able to advise us on moving forward with these steps too, so what's the most important things, what we can kind of bypass and what we gotta keep working on.
Yeah.
All right, anything else? Good?
Anything else from anyone? Make a motion to adjourn,
Second.
4:38.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Sure.
Aye.